So it just helps speed it up, I guess. Why am I talking like I'm an Italian? I don't know. I know I'm not alone. What is up, you guys? So today I am going to do a what's in my gym bag slash a supplements I currently am taking, and I am so excited. So let's get started. So this is my gym bag. It's just a Victoria's Secret gym bag. I like it. It's spacious. I've had it for probably since I started like really lifting. So almost a year ago, sometime around this time. I don't know. But anyways, it has one big pocket, two side pockets. It's awesome. Highly recommend. Victoria's Secret's workout stuff is actually great quality, and it's kind of weird because it's like Victoria's Secret, but whatever. Okay, so I have my pre-workouts. So I actually have VPI Sports One More Rep in Snow Cone, and oh my god, you guys, this is such a good flavor. I love it. But it's really good, and I haven't felt jittery with it. I definitely feel really energized, and I really like it because I only need about half a scoop with this, and it does the job. I only really take pre-workout on days that I know I'm gonna need it, like a leg day, or if I'm really not motivated to go. This one, I think it's a good medium. Don't get jittery. It's good. Flavor's amazing. Okay, next I have OxyStred by EHP Labs. It's an ultra thermogenic. So what I really like about OxyStred is it's not really a pre-workout, but what it is it naturally promotes energy in your body, and it definitely helps fight stubborn fat cells, and basically it's a non-stimulant that helps stimulate your body's fat receptors, and it promotes metabolism boost. To be honest, Jasmine Garcia raved about it, and so I got it, and it actually really helps. I like it on days that, you know, I am motivated and I don't really need anything, just a small pick-me-up, and this thing does the job. And you also sweat a lot. I sweat a lot anyways, but this, I'm like drenching sweat. So if you want to get sweaty, this does it. Okay, so next in my gym bag, I have chalk, because chalk is life, deadlift is life, and you know, sometimes your hands slip and chalk saves the day. So yeah, and sometimes I occasionally take my baby brother to the gym. You know, we like to get him swole and stuff, huh, Tater? No, Tater. He is not impressed. He's like, get me the fuck out this bag, crazy lady. These headphones, I have two pairs of Beats. They both are wireless. I have the in-ear and the outer ear. I actually got these for like 50 bucks. I got these for free when I bought my laptop, so that was cool. Depending on my workout, I really kind of choose. If I'm doing a lot of legs and stuff and I'm moving, or like deadlifting and like my head's moving a lot, I definitely do the in-ear because they don't fall as much. And then these I use a lot just because they cover my ear, and that's how people know not to talk to me. But yes, two pairs of headphones, always fully charged, because sometimes one dies, sometimes I change workouts and one keeps falling out. So I always take two, and people always tend to forget them. So I have this bag, and I got it from my stepmom, and it's the cutest bag. It says, "Strong is the new skinny." Can't really see, it's kind of dirty, but I love this bag. I think it's waterproof, I don't know, but it's adorable, and I keep all my little stuff in here. So I have, first and foremost, I have a little ankle wrap. It's so you can connect it and do like kickbacks. I also really like using this to do hammy curls using the cable. I've seen Amanda Bucci use it when she hurt her arm and couldn't really like bend it, so she like put it up here and started doing movements. So this is just helpful. My gym doesn't have it, so I got one at the Fit Expo. I also have my resistance band in here. I only have one right now. I want to get more, but I've had this thing for over a year and it's still really strong. So this thing is like, it's by the X-Bands, so go to the xbands.com. It's pretty reasonably priced. I got this and this for $12 at the Fit Expo. Obviously the Expo is going to be a little cheaper, but I really highly recommend this band. It's a great quality, it's lasted forever, and it's still really strong. Next I have lifting straps. I didn't know how to use these for the longest time, and I was really confused. And then I actually met up with a friend and we did legs, and she showed me, and I really like using these when I do like Romanian deadlifts, because both my grip is overhand and my hands tend to slip a lot. And so these just really help out a lot. When I'm doing reverse grip, I don't really use them. But yeah, so basically you have it like this, you put it in like this, you tighten it, and then you wrap this around the bar and grab it. If you're by yourself for the first time, have someone help you, because your girl still struggles with putting these on. And yeah, so that's fun. So I have these, they're awesome. And then I have my wrist straps. I actually got these from InZer. They're awesome. I love them. I actually have really weak wrists, and I remember when I first started working out, I had such a hard time like doing dumbbell press or anything, because my wrists would always fall forward, and I knew I could lift more, but my wrists just hated me. So I'd always have to have a spot. And then, you know, I built up strength in them, but I still would realize that they always would start hurting, or they'd start bending back. And, you know, when you're benching or doing overhead press or anything, you don't want your wrist bent back, you want them straight. So my uncle actually suggested that I get wrist straps. Got them. They saved my life. I've noticed a lot of improvement since then. So if you have weak wrists like me, get wrist straps. Seriously. Next on the agenda, we have, I have this just in case my Bluetooth's being weird or anything. I always have these. And if both of them die, this saves lives. So I keep this in here. I always have an extra headband because I always have an extra hair tie, because your girl's got a lot of hair, and really thick hair always breaks. Chapstick, because your girl's lips get dry. I feel like everyone's lips get dry. But chapstick, with sweating a lot, you know, you'd think they stay dry, like wet, but no. Chapstick's life. I keep a nickel for my next object that I'm going to show you guys, and it's my favorite object. I got it for my birthday, and it's okay. So next up we have my InZer belt. It's the holy grail. I love it. I love it. I used to always use a cheap little Valio belt from Amazon. It was like 12, 14 bucks. It was a Velcro belt, and I used that. It did its job, but this is life. Oh my god. The first time I used this, I got stuck in it, and I was like yelling to my boyfriend. I was like, help, I'm stuck, and he had to come and like fighting, trying to get me out. So this thing is, I don't know how I ever lifted without this belt before, but honestly, like leather belts are life, and it's like a snap one, so you can keep it on and then like unsnap it while you're doing other stuff, and then when you're ready to go, just snap it again, and it's fun. But basically, so the nickel that I keep around, the nickel is basically to change the sizing and everything. So you just put it in like that and take it off. I actually am cutting, so last time at the gym I had to tighten it, so this came in handy. Always keep a nickel. But yeah, if you power lift or anything or want a good belt, I highly recommend this. Was like 104 bucks. I would get a medium. I don't have a small waist, so medium, it's good size for when I'm bulking and when I'm cutting. I haven't gone to the extent of my cut with it yet, so but I highly doubt I'm gonna get like super far in there. But yeah, it's a great belt. I do get bruising with it, but that's normal. As you can see, it's pretty thick, so you're gonna bruise with it. Your body's not used to it, and I bruise easily also, so yeah. Okay, next I keep in my bag is deodorant. It was on clearance. Deodorant is life. You don't want to be smelling in the gym unless you do. Props to you. But I always have deodorant because sometimes I will forget to put it on, or sometimes it wears off, so I always bring deodorant so I don't smell, or sometimes people forget it, or sometimes I'm like, bruh, you smell, put the shit on. But yeah, so deodorant always. Next, okay, so next up we have my thermal wrap and sweet sweat. So sweet sweat is basically, it basically accelerates and enhances circulation in your body. What you do is you put it on problem areas. So problem areas for me is my stomach, my back of my arms, just areas where you hold a lot of fat, where you have problems warming up, and you basically just put it on there, and it helps warm those up and start sweating and getting those body parts nice and active. And then it also helps fight fatigue in those areas, and it also is really good for just, you know, sweating it out. Make sure you drink water if you're using stuff like this. But yeah, I like it. It's basically like a portable sauna. That's what it says on the website, and I liked that. So at Sweet Sweat Europe, I think it's based in Europe, I don't know, but portable sauna basically helps warm up. It doesn't promote fat loss, it does promote sweat, and it does promote warming up that area, so it's easier to target that area when you're working it out. Sweet Sweat. So the ThermoWrap, it's not a waist trainer. It is not a waist trainer. It is not so that you can shrink your waist. It is not going to help you burn fat. It literally, I use it so that the Sweet Sweat warms up faster. It just helps you sweat, and that's it. So I use it sometimes, especially when I'm doing cardio. This is life. My last object is my knee sleeves. My knee sleeves, honestly, I got these for my birthday too, and they've saved my life. Like, I actually didn't notice a lot of the times my knees buckle or they start hurting a lot, and I have to start stretching out in the middle of sets, and it got really annoying. And so my friend got knee sleeves, and she was like, oh my god, these are awesome. So she bought me some for my birthday, so holla at Caitlin for that. But basically what knee sleeves do is it alleviates pain and strains and anything like that, and it just compresses. So I wear these on leg day, sometimes on back day, depending on if I do deadlifts. But these are really good. I use them as knee guards when I deadlift, so then when I go into squats, I just pull them up. Okay, everyone says they're really hard to put on, but I did not have trouble my first time. I literally was just like, boop, boop. I thought it was going to be a struggle. You know, I see people's videos and I'm like, ugh. But then a few weeks ago, I had that problem, and I'm like, ugh. And it wasn't fun. But you do sweat with them. When you take them off, you'll see like a line on your leg, and you're like, oh, that is very attractive. But you know what? YOLO. It's leg day. You're gonna sweat. So I think that is it for my gym bag. And yeah, so let's move on to supplements I'm currently taking. So right now, I already said my pre-workouts. So 2 things that I take always. You will always see me have them on me, or I will have already drank them that day. But I always drink BCAAs, or because as I call them. But basically, BCAAs are life. They are my lifesaver. I have this one in Arctic Ice, which is basically like a snow cone flavor, and then watermelon ice. Oh, so good. This is probably my favorite. So this is BCAA shredded, and this is just normal BCAAs. So let's talk about BCAAs. So BCAAs. Oh, I love them so much. So they can be used to gain muscle mass, but what I think that they're really used for is to maintain muscles. So it also helps with maintaining muscle when you're in a caloric deficit, especially when you're cutting. I think BCAAs are really, I would say they're a key when you're cutting. You want to be able to like keep as much muscle that you put on in your bulk or that you have currently, because I mean, you don't want to lose your muscle when you're cutting. You want to lose fat and you want to get lean, and so BCAAs definitely help with that. They also really help with stimulating serotonin in your body, which basically means that the serotonin is energy, so it increases your perception of fatigue, which means you won't get tired more easily, so aka less tired, aka better workouts. BCAAs. And then since you get prevention of fatigue, it also helps produce more energy and you feel more energized. I like drinking BCAAs in the morning because it helps wake me up a little bit and it just gets the day going. It's also an anticatabolic, which means that it makes it so your body uses fat for fuel instead of protein, which, I mean, okay, BCAA is beautiful. Increases protein synthesis, even more beautiful. Makes it so you're not as tired, hell yeah. Makes it so your body uses fat for energy instead of using your muscle. Perfect. Perfection, safe haven, BCAAs, life. So the difference between the regular BCAAs, BCAA shredded, is basically BCAAs have acetyl-L-carnitine in it. And I will go ahead and talk about acetyl-L-carnitine because I actually take acetyl-L-carnitine. I don't take them at the same time. If I don't drink BCAA shreddeds on the day, I stack this with my pre-workout. So it is stack safe. You can stack it with pre-workouts, you can stack it with stuff. It's good to stack it with carbs. Basically what acetyl-L-carnitine is it's a It's a metabolite which is found in your body naturally, but when you take it, it helps naturally bring it out more, I guess. So when you take it, it basically promotes fat loss because it is a metabolite, and it comes out when you in high intensity workouts. So I like to take it before workouts so that when I go into the gym and start working out, it's already being produced in my body, and I'll start burning fat faster, and it increases my energy, and it basically just allows your body to start burning fat sooner. Okay, next up we'll talk about glutamine, since you know this is L-glutamine. Glutamine, I like it. I don't take it as often as I should, but it's a good product. It's a very good product. No, it secretes the human growth hormone, which metabolize the body and support muscle growth. It's a key role in protein synthesis. So basically what it does is it prevents muscle from being catabolized, which means that it helps muscles not get eaten up. So if you take it during your workouts, since glutamine is naturally produced in your body, if you take it, it just replenishes the decretion of glutamine, which means that your body won't start using muscle for energy. So basically it does the same thing that BCAAs do, but when you stack it, it just basically, these three help use fat and also save your muscles life. I mean, who wouldn't want that? God. Okay, next up, so I talked about OxyShed, which was from EHP Lab, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a few other products of theirs that I take. So I take their deep sleep fat burner OxyRen. This stuff is pretty great. I haven't taken it as often as I used to, and now that I'm cutting, I started again, and this stuff is great. So it's basically a deep sleep fat burner, and it's a non-stimulant thermogenic that promotes fat loss while you sleep, but it also has this melatonin, I think it said. Melatonin, GABA, and zinc, which helps reduce anxiety and allows for you to hit your REM sleep faster, REM sleep faster. So this stuff helps you sleep so well while you burn fat. And I mean, I don't have trouble sleeping sometimes, but when I do, this stuff is great. So I take this sometimes, not all the time. And then I also have the anti-bloating diuretic H2 drop, which is just an anti-bloating thing. It helps you get water out, it makes you pee, and so you aren't as bloated. I like to take this on days where I'm not feeling super confident or eat a lot of salt, because sodium makes me bloat a lot, and it makes anyone bloat, but my body retains a lot of water when I eat sodium, so this stuff saves lives. Like prom night, this stuff, yes. I didn't even have it on prom night. I don't know why I said that, but I mean, if you're in high school still. Okay, lastly, we have fish oil and multivitamin A. So basically, fish oils, omega-3 fatty acids, good for overall health, help with lowering blood pressure, high cholesterol, all that fun stuff. Multivitamin, I mean, you need your vitamins. These two are just for overall health, and I take them. I keep all of my vitamins in, where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. I keep it in this little pill box. So I put my pills for the week in this. I put it in my backpack, I put it in my purse, wherever I'm going, I always throw it in there because I don't know if I'm spending the night somewhere, or maybe I forget to take my medicine. This stuff comes with me everywhere. And yeah, basically those are all the supplements I take or do take every now and then. I don't take all of them every day. I would say that I take probably my BCAAs every day, and then my vitamins and everything, and that's it. I do have a protein that I take. Current protein that I am taking is actually the Rule 1 proteins. I tried them at the Fit Expo this year, and let me tell you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of protein drinks. I mean, I like them, I drink them, I know I should. I'm really bad at eating sometimes, so this stuff gets my protein in, but this protein brand, Rule 1 Proteins, I swear to God, it is the only protein I can drink with water and not want to throw up. I tried it at the Fit Expo, and I was like, Jesus Christ, but I ended up being a student ambassador for a brand, and so I got protein from them, and I really liked it, not gonna lie. Like, it was a great brand. I'm just not with them anymore, so I don't feel obligated to buy their products, but Rule 1 Protein, you guys, oh my God. I have it in vanilla ice cream, and lightly salted caramel. I don't like salted caramel, but when I tried it at the Fit Expo, I was like, it was delicious. So I drink this as my protein shake. I put it in my iced coffee. I put it in water, milk, anything. It's delicious. It tastes bomb. It tastes like cereal milk, which is weird. Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch with cereal milk. Roll One Proteins lightly salted caramel. Ugh. And this is their R1 whey blend. It's not just their plain protein, it's the whey blend. And then the vanilla ice cream, I use this to make protein pancakes, protein waffles. I put it in oatmeal, I put it in everything. Just life. This is also the R1 whey blend. And let me read you the macros for this. It's not 1 carb like Peace Science, but it's 4 carbs, 24 protein, 1.5 fat, and 1 sugar. But Jesus Christ, these flavors, like, I'm gonna show you this protein right now. And mind you, you know when you get a scoop of protein and you weigh it out and it's not what it says the serving is? That's what pisses me off. But this brand, when you get a scoop, you get a scoop. You weigh it out, it's exactly 33 grams. Hot UR1 for keeping it real. Look at this. Look how powdery it is. Oh. Roll One Proteins, bomb brand. Please try it if you can. Affordable. I think both of these are 25 bucks for 28 servings. So for 56 servings, I spent 50 bucks. Not bad. That's like $1 a serving. I love them. Okay, you guys, so that is it for what is in my gym bag / supplements I am currently taking. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, anything. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. I definitely will be posting another workout soon. I might start doing like daily vlogs. I want to. Let me know. So yeah, have a great day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.